She posts them daily. They're amazing, amazing recipes on there. So feel free to friend Anne or send in a request to join her Facebook page. She has had a tremendous transformation here at Max. I don't know if you've seen her. She's on a poster right there when you first walk in. She's made just a fantastic transformation and coming up with all these creative recipes for everyone to enjoy. Hopefully tonight you'll pick up a few new recipes and a few new tricks to get you along with all these no-carb days that we have in stage 3, and coming up into stage 4 we'll have more of those as well. So hopefully you can find a few new recipes, things that you didn't learn, you didn't know before, that if you could take away from this, that would be fantastic. Just quickly before we go into the recipes, I'm just going to go over real quick stage 3 for anyone who is not familiar. Hopefully everyone has one of these by now because we're already in stage 3. And just to go over real quick, if you haven't been following the nutrition, now is a fantastic time to get on track. It is never too late. Oh, and sorry, by the way, anyone who's not familiar with me, I am Priscilla. I teach at 10 a.m. here. So if you're ever free at 10 a.m., come take my class and I'd be happy to see you guys. All right, so some changes for stage 3 from going from stage 2. Highlighted here are the carb cycling days. So now we go into advanced carb cycling, which means, so we did 1 carb, 2 carbs, 1 carb, 2 carbs in stage 2. Now it's advanced carb cycling. It means 0 carbs, 1 carb, 0, 1, 0. We alternate. Cardio days are 0 carbs. Strength training days, 1 carb. And if you're ever not sure, take a picture of this. You can look at it on your phone. So if you're ever out at a restaurant and you can't remember if it was a carb day, if it was a no carb day, I like to always take a picture on my phone. I have my phone with me at all times. That way you know for sure exactly what it is. There is also an app out there, so if you're not familiar with the app, feel free to ask any one of us here. Alex, give you with the directions to get that app loaded onto your phone as well. All right, so carb cycling. So cardio days, 0 carbs. Strength training days, 1 carb. We want to refuel our muscles that we've just broken down by having that carb. Now, the other thing, so we still alternate the fat days. So when we have that 1 carb, we're having no fats. But on the days that you have no carbs, we still get those fats. So we're alternating the days that we have carbs with days that we have fats. The other big change is now we have 3 fruits every single day. Bonus. Yes, every single day. Now, no, the 3 fruits you can have up to 3 p.m. So you can have that fruit as an afternoon snack now, which is fantastic. So those of you who are dying to have fruit in the afternoon, you can now have that. And then everything else is pretty much the same. So, oh, that's right, gluten. Yes, we remove all gluten from your diet as of stage 3. So what that means is no more Ezekiel products. I know those Ezekiel muffins are like amazing. They taste so awesome. But we remove all gluten items from stage 3 onwards, which means you can still have your brown rice pasta, your brown rice tortillas, brown rice breads are all okay. Quinoa's okay, sweet potatoes okay. All those things are fine. Just the Ezekiel products we remove. Okay, and there's a sample high carb, low carb day right there inside, just to give you an idea. And today,
can I ask a silly question? The wheatgrass, is it vegetable? What is it? Wheatgrass.
Wheatgrass. I would classify that as vegetable.
And tomatoes, fruit or vegetable?
Fruit. Yeah.
Thank you.
So use sparingly, yes, because of the high sugar content. All right, so tonight, if you have a look at the recipes there, we're going to go into 3 recipes. First up, we're going to go make the curry chicken with a cabbage. And to go along together with that is a mango chutney, which is like a mango salsa. Really, really good. And then after that, we'll go into some shrimp with zucchini, shredded zucchini on the side that you're going to have wrapped in a little lettuce. Now, everyone keep your spoons and your napkin for all the dishes, okay? So we're not going through thousands of spoons. Okay, so first up, Anne is going to take it away, and we're going into the chicken curry.
Chicken curry. Now, this one is great for stage 3, 4, really 4. I created this one because I think cabbage is like the next best filler-upper. I love cabbage. So, the way I do the chicken is I take out my processor. I make everything very simple because I got no time. I got 3 kids and we just gotta get it done. So, I put it in the processor. comfortable with, but I don't really do a lot of salsa. So, and I have a wok, and to me, I think part of this whole diet plan, nutrition, your pans. Anything you have I have what is this, all clad Wolfgang cups, but because I don't use any sprays, it's great, it's non-stick. But if I do use a spray, I'll use like a coconut oil. This is a pan, but I think they have ones at Trader Joe's that are even better than that. Didn't have time for Trader Joe's. But, so this is what I do.
Kill the music because we can't hear you.
Oh, sorry. I thought it'd be nice to have a little background music.
No.
Thank your voice.
So tight. So I pulse it, and I let it go. I don't want to have a fire, so let me just shut that way. I pulse it. Yeah, I know, right? So I pulse it until it's kind of like a nice kind of texture, like, and it cooks really fast this way. It makes it nice and thin, and it's great because it makes you feel like you're actually eating a lot more because there's so much more chicken it makes out of them. That was one breast, and you'll see it just really kind of. It's a great little party thing too.
Is that 9.5 ounces?
Yeah, this was like a 9.5 ounce piece of chicken breast. It was. And let me get my wooden spoon. So I put it in my wok, and my wok is still non-stick. So I just stick it in there nice and hot. Throw my yucky chicken in there. And then I make it go over a nice like medium flame, right?
Any alternate things like chicken for the vegetarian?
You can use any kind of vegetable. Like, who asked that question? Any kind of vegetable at all that you like. You know, zucchinis, squashes, eggplant. Eggplant's great too because it's nice hearty. Portobello mushrooms. And then I put a little bit of garlic. We have the recipe out there. I'm Italian, so I'm like a little bit of this, a little bit of that. So put that. Nice garlic. I'm starting smelling the garlic going, right? Then I put a little bit of ginger. So it's got some garlic, it's got some ginger. So this is all anti-inflammatory. We love ginger. Nice and easy. And the meat is already almost done. It's almost like all paste. So it's turning, it's already nice and quick. Now, if it's sticking at this point, just hit it with a shot of ham spray or, coconut oil. I like to use a little coconut oil. Now, I know it's non-fatted, but if you don't want to scorch your pan, you got to do what you got to do. Just a little bit, not going to kill it. Okay, so our chicken's almost done. Just passing it around. What time are the drinks? I know, right?
Did anyone bring a bottle?
Curry. So I'm a big curry head. I love curry. The green curry, red curry, you name it, yellow curry. I just love curry. It's just a great flavor.
What is it?
Green curry. Okay. So I just buy this. I got this at A&P. It's like what is this? Simply Asia. They have red curry, green curry.
Got me.
Thai. And then I add my curry. From where did you buy this? A&P. You can get it at A&P. We cannot get it at ShopRite. It's not there on the other end. Although I have it in the past, I don't know why.
Oh, the different ones.
So I mix the curry in there, coating the chicken, giving it lots of flavor because it gets a little boring
Thank you.
sometimes. You just having your grilled chicken, garlic and oil, it's just the same old, same old. But this is going to put a little pep in your step, these flavors. So we got the curry going. Now I'm throwing in the onions. And these are just sliced up onions that I did again in my food processor. But you don't. You can hand chop it. They're like little rings. If you don't like rings, you do chop. Whatever floats your boat, you do that. Now, this is all cabbage. Now, what I do is on a Sunday, I go to the farmer's market and I buy Savoy cabbage or I buy regular cabbage. And I just, again, use my processor, and I shred this thing, and I have a big bowl of it. And everything I do, like I'll just add it to, I'll add it to my breakfast, I fly it across the room. Then I add it to my wok, But this is great because I know to me this was 2 heads of cabbage. So by the end of the week, I have all this gone. I know that I've eaten quite a bit of vegetables. And again, it's a great filler. Makes you feel like you're full.
That's the chicken.
Whenever you're a little bit hungry, maybe on those non-fat days. And then you just kind of press it down. It's just going to kind of seep down. And that's it. I'm just stirring it.
I think the purple cabbage goes well for the good color. Purple cabbage.
Purple cabbage is perfect. I like Savoy cabbage. It's like my favorite because I find it a little more flavorful.
How do you spell?
And Savoy, S-A-V-O-Y. Yeah, it's got a curly end to it, just a little bit curly texture, rather than the regular cabbage. And this is coconut milk. Just in a can, and it's compliant. So I use, it's totally compliant. And unfortunately, some of my liquid melts out. Like, I might need a little bit of water. Just so I can get some water. And then I just put my coconut milk.
What does coconut milk count as? Fat?
No, it's a free food. It's a free food. It's
That one.
unsweetened.
That was very creamy though.
Yeah, no, it has the cream, but it's pure coconut and it's a free.
It's coconut milk in a can,
Yeah.
but it's unsweetened, no sugar added or anything. And then you'll find that the fat from the coconut separates from the liquid. So then you can just scrape off the
In that
thick
can?
Yeah, they even have like this is like the light coconut milk, the canned coconut
It
milk.
is still processed though.
I'm sorry?
Canned food is still processed.
Yeah, but this coconut milk, we've in the past we've asked Evan. Well, I don't know if you know Evan, but we've asked it because the coconut milk has stood for compliance. And then I put a little bit of salt because I'm a salt freak. I'm sorry, I am. I can't give up my salt. And I put a little pepper in there, and then that's it. And it's really very simple. Now it's overcooked a little bit. Okay.
So this is the dish that's been going around that you've all tasted. And it goes really well with that mango chutney that's also going around.
Yeah, do a little squish of lime on top. Yeah,
And if you weren't a fan of coconut, what would you substitute?
you could just use chicken broth. You don't have to use coconut. You know, if you're not a big fan of coconut, just use chicken. They add a nice little amount of heat, not too much, but a little pop of flavor, and everything goes on. And then
Did you ever substitute the milk, like use cashew milk or almond milk instead of coconut milk?
I haven't done that. You can certainly try it. I don't see why it would be. Cashew milk would probably be really nice because it's kind of got a nice creamy flavor and would complement that chicken. Just chicken with cashew, that'd be a great compliment.
I think so too. Okay. We'll go over the mango chutney. So that's the mango that you've already tasted. Hopefully you've all enjoyed that. In the mango chutney, so we have mangoes, obviously. And then the red onion, which already had diced up. Jalapenos, cut it up really nice and small little bits, as well as the onion, so it's not overpowering. Cilantro, everyone's familiar with cilantro, right? You get Make sure that you rinse it out really well. Rinse it lots and lots, because there's tiny lots of little bits of sand in there. And you can use like a salad spinner like this to make sure you spin out all the water from the cilantro. Mix that all up together. So I just wanted to go over quickly how to cut a mango. I know this might be really stupid, but a lot of people don't really know how to cut a mango. So this is, you can also peel this with a potato peeler, and it peels perfectly well. Just make sure the mango, like this is perfect, it's perfectly ripe. When it still has a little bit of tinge of the green, when it's all red, usually a lot of times when you feel it, and if it's a little bit, soft to the touch, it's a little bit overripe, and it's really hard to cut and work with. Sorry, that's an alarm. But when it's still kind of firm but not rock solid, that's when it's really good. So I want you to imagine it's like a football shape, right? And then there's a seed inside, which is exactly like a football shape kind of seed, but it's a little bit squashed. So it's like an oval, maybe like ½ an inch thick seed inside. So you want to cut down like this way and down here as well, and leave maybe about ½ an inch in the middle, or a little bit bigger than ½ an inch. So you're going to slice it this way and this way down. So I'm just going to cut it so you know. You want to go as close to the seed as possible without actually cutting into the seed. So you see the seed there, so it's like you see that seed, it's touching just a little bit of the seed there. And then you can do the same on the other side. So now I have two halves like this, right? Two halves like this. So, like in the mango chutney, we dice them into little squares. So what you want to do, just get your knife and hold the mango, and you're going to cut into it all the way to the skin, but not through the skin.
It's juicy.
Yeah. You want to try and go without going in through the skin. So now, I don't know if you can see that, but lots of little lines in there. Now you want to go opposite direction. Opposite direction. And then once you've done this, so it looks like a little grid dripping everywhere. Do we have a couple of All right, so once you have a little grid there, you can just flip this over. And it's also a good decorative item. So if you're serving mangoes, this is a good way to serve them. So it looks nice and pretty. So now it's already in a little grid. All you have to do is just slice off. And then when you drop it in your little container or whatever, it's all in little squares already. So that's just a good way to cut mango. Anyway, so you're going to add the mango with diced onion, jalapeno peppers that I've already chopped up, cilantro cleaned and chopped, so you want to wash it really well. Make sure you spin it in a salad spinner or something, get all the liquid out. And then what we added was rice vinegar. So this is rice vinegar. You can buy these in regular supermarkets as well. It's usually in the Asian food section or an Asian grocery store as well. Put a little bit of this in there. The recipe's there. And then we added a little salt and pepper, and that's it pretty much. And that's that mango chutney. And it goes really well if you want to serve it even on just things like fish or on some meat or some chicken, just as a little relish on the side to give your food a little flavor or kick. Excellent also as a salsa if you want to dip those tortilla chips, but again, that's a carb, so it'll only be on a carb day. So whatever you're using it with, excellent just to have as a little side.
Something else. Tell me something else it goes well with, apart from because you're a vegetarian.
Right.
Yes. Let's see.
Mango?
Yeah. The mango chutney, salsa.
You don't have fish in your diet?
No fish, no chicken.
Fish, no chicken. Beans.
Put on salad and take lettuce.
Yeah. Put on a salad maybe? Yeah. I mean,
Your beans?
yeah.
Beans, every time there's beans.
Yes. A couple of days. Yeah. So if you're not going to have a huge amount, I would make a lot. I mean that we made a lot out of maybe 5 mangoes, that whole big container. But if you were just making enough for yourself, just 1 mango, Yeah.
I would put it with any kind of chickpea, green lentil, dark brown lentil, the little tiny French ones. That'd be great. Perk it right up. Yeah, a little avocado that day, right? Do that. What rice? Right? Yeah, this one is basmati, right? Well, maybe brown basmati, right?
Brown rice.
But the brown basmati is really good. And brown jasmine is good too, with a little bit of mango, because that nice sweetness.
Do you want to take over?
Yeah. Yeah, we'll do the basil shrimp. Now we're going to do the basil shrimp. This is another quick little go-to. So you see I have like a wolfgang puff. This is like from, I don't know, BJ's or something. Nothing sticks to this. I love it. Actually, this is my all class. Sorry, man. That's not wolfgang. That's wolfgang. But that's all class. But everything in here bounces right off. I love it. So again, I don't have to use the fat sprays. I don't have to use coconut or olive oil, nothing like that. On a non-fat diet. So in here, I heat my pan nice. This one has shrimp in it. Has a little bit of paprika, garlic, some white cooking wine, which we do allow. Like it's about 2 tablespoons for the entire portion. Some people don't like to cook with the cooking wine. Use chicken broth instead, or just plain water. That's fine. I like cooking wine. It just gives it a little bit more of a nice little flavor. So this one, I take the shrimp. Now today, because we have so many people, I chopped up the shrimp. Normally I would just leave it nice and big. But I love the Gulf shrimp. I find it a little bit more flavorful. It's a little bit more expensive. But any kind of shrimp is fine. Whatever you like. And you just put it in your saute pan, right? It starts turning pink immediately. I put a little bit of chopped garlic. This is a whole bunch of chopped garlic. Now, I call myself a certain thing on my Facebook page. I won't repeat it here, but I love garlic. I do. So but I won't do that to you because I'm dragging breath by the time you read it. So you saute the garlic with the shrimp. So it comes through. So she's coming around. Now, on a night I want to kind of feel like I'm eating something, I wrap it in the lettuce leaf. Sometimes I don't. Depends how I feel. Makes you feel like you're having a little something extra special and pretty.
So that lettuce that you're getting with the shrimp, you can wrap the shrimp in the lettuce and eat it together.
Right. And then I put again a little bit of salt, just to perk up the flavor.
She forgot us.
Shrimp. A little bit of paprika.
Oh, thank you.
The actual ingredients, like the amounts are in there, but I put paprika. I like the taste of paprika. I hit it with a little bit of the cooking wine. Right? Real fast. Let it all turn nice and pink. It kind of evaporates. Flame. Burning. Let it cook off. I'll do a little squish of the lemon when I'm done with that. And then we throw basil. This is all fresh basil. I love basil. Basil's full flavor, full of vitamins. A lot of basil. And you think you have enough basil. And it kind of looks like that. And you're done. A nice quick little, okay, I'm busy, I'm coming in. I don't have any time to cook. You wrap it, you make a couple of those little lettuce leaves, and you got nice little summer rolls. You can eat it hot, you can eat it cold. It's very good either way. A little special on it. You like that? Too much garlic? Too salty. My daughter said I put too much salt. No, it's really good. I love too much Too much water. I'll drink like 5 minutes time with my lunch for one guy. Alright. Now the next one is zucchini, right? You want me to go zucchini? Here we go, zucchini. I served this with a little zucchini on the side, just because.
Zucchini is excellent to fill up on, and it's very tasteless. So if you don't like cauliflower and broccoli and those type of carb-dense vegetables, zucchini is excellent. It doesn't have that powerful, strong smell or taste.
And noodles, we usually, this one, I grate my zucchini. I make it nice and grated. I put it on a hand grater, or I do it in my processor. It just cooks faster.
So you peeled it?
You don't need to peel, no. I washed it, I clipped off the ends, I put it in my processor and grated it. And that was
So I have a zucchini here just to show. So if you don't have a food processor, you can easily grate this really quick. I use a cheese grater, the large holes, and you just grate.
And good idea.
Really fast.
The pasta thing, you roll pasta thing.
Oh yeah, the spiralizer.
And then great.
They're great. The spiralizer is great. Then we put a little bit of garlic. We got the zucchini, we got a little bit of garlic. We got a little bit of chopped up onions. Because now when I do the basil shrimp, I find this shrimp has so much flavor, I don't really need to like do anything else. This is like, you know, it highlights the shrimp. I don't have to take away from the flavor of something else that's crazy on the side. So this is just kind of a nice accomplishment.
What I can substitute instead of shrimp? What is a substitute?
I would put anything with shrimp. Again, chickpeas, lentils, whatever you like on that. Roasted peppers, great onions, some tomatoes. We put a little salt, we put a little pepper, we stir it with the shrimp. There you go. Easy peasy. Use a little lemon juice. Eggplant would be very good with this. Eggplant.
Yeah, I get it.
Like, you don't want it in a dish or you don't want it to meat. You can do this in any dish with chicken or even whatever you like. The basil shrimp would be basil chicken. I think that's and that one's done.
Does anyone have the sign-in sheet here then?
I wrote her name down.
Oh, okay.
Okay, awesome.
No problem.
Yeah, easy, right?
So one other thing, I know we looked at this last time. Oops, my zucchini's going away. So one other thing, we went through this last time for those of you who were here, but just for our new members who's not aware, you could easily make noodles out of zucchini. We call them zoodles, and this is a veggetti or a spiralizer or whatever it's called. Mine has 2 different thicknesses, and you could easily just put a zucchini in there, and you just spin it round and round, and it comes into noodles. So this is a good way to get your carbs in. You can make pasta with zucchini. And it tastes similar to pasta, so that if you're craving carbs, something like pasta on a no-carb day, you could fill up on zucchini noodles, zoodles. I leave my skin on. I like the skin on. Yes. Yes. You can quickly blanch it, like maybe like 30 seconds or something in hot water, or even less. 10 seconds.
I count to 6.
So,
pull it right out.
yeah. Because if you overcook it, it becomes mushy. But anyway.
Go like this, carrot.
Carrot, beans, sweet potato.
Machine.
Yeah, sweet potato.
So, does anyone have any questions?
It's delicious.
You can get these in most supermarkets. You can even get them in places like Rite Aid, Walgreens, usually in the as seen on TV section. like $15, $20 at the most.
What is it called?
Vegetti, VEGETTI. Any other questions? No? Okay, so the recipes are there. I'm also going to post them on our nutrition page. And there is a sign-in sheet that's going around, so if you haven't signed in, we just want to, see what class times are going to be here most frequently and, who everybody is that showed up. So please do sign in. There's a shiny sheet somewhere. Alex probably has it right now. Kelly, you had a question? Oh, we'll get some more printed out. I think, actually, I have a couple extras here. All right.